Hello everyone and welcome to a new IBMI sample video. Surely you are thinking about modernizing your programs, but what about your database? Are your files still old DDS files? I think one of the first steps to take for modernization is to start at some point creating the tables using SQL. At the same time, you can start creating new programs using all the potential that SQL has, which of course can be used embedded in our rpgle programs. But what can we do with the multitude of old files that we still have on our system? The answer is clear: convert them. I show you a small example of how to do it in a very simple way. Let's go. Okay, let me show you a simple DDS file that I have on my system. The file also has a logical file. Let me see. The file is this, prices 2, and also I have a DDS for the logical file. That is this one. Okay, so as you see, I have a unique key, that is this field ID, and the logical file has this field as a key. Okay. Also, I have a very simple little program that reads both the physical file and the logical file and writes some data from those files to the job log. Let me show it to you. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to run it and show you the result. Let's go to the green screen. And let me show you the job log. Okay, as you see, it only shows the record number I'm reading, the file ID, and something else. The first 6 records are in ID order, and the next 6 are in price order. Okay, as the logical file is defined. As you see, I'm reading first the physical file directly, and after that I'm reading the logical file. Okay, well, we are going to convert the physical file to an SQL table in a very simple way without writing code. Okay, let me close this, and let's go to schemes. Okay, let's go to schemes, and within the table section, I'm looking for the physical file. I already have it filtered so that that table appears alone. And now we right click on it and click on Generate SQL. In the window that appears, we only have to click on Options, and well, I like to activate the or replace option, this one, and we click on Generate. And after a moment, we obtain the SQL statements that will create the table as it is already created in our system. Furthermore, having added the or replace clause, when we execute the statement, the table will be created and it will maintain all the data it contains. So let's run the sentences. Okay, the label on columns, and the grants. Okay, now let's go to the green screen again and let's run our program without doing anything else. Let's execute the program again. Okay, and as you see, it runs in the same way without any problem and without the need to recompile or make any modifications. the logical file is still created and works in the same way. DB2 treats it as a view. We can go here again to schemes, and if I see inside views, I have it here, okay? And also, if I press the right button of the mouse over the table, and I can select this option, work with related objects, we will see that here I have the logical file, okay? I recommend converting these logical files into indexes or views depending on the case, okay? It is also important to know that SQL tables don't have a key. These unique keys that we have in the files with DDS can be converted as primary keys, as you have seen in my case. Okay, primary key. But what cannot be done is to create non-unique keys on SQL. For that, we will have to create indexes. One of the great advantages that we obtain by having tables instead of physical files, in addition of being able to use all the new features that SQL has brought us since the DDS are not updated, is that the data is checked in the writes and not in the reads. Let's say that the 80% of the operations performed on the table are reading. If the database stops doing all those checks, we will have faster file access. And that will happen whether we continue working with native operations or if we work with SQL. They are all advantages. I hope you liked this video. Press the like button in that case and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.